Hey you guys, what's up? How's it going? I have really fun hairstyles for you today. These are by far my most requested hair tutorials like ever. You guys seem to love hair videos on my channel. I have a few that you guys really have seemed to like. I've done a lot of hairstyles on my daughter, but it's been a minute since I've done some hairstyles on me. So these are kind of like my most go-to hairstyles when I want my hair out of my face. I love to wear my hair half up, half down. And it never fails that when I do, you guys ask how I do it or if I'm filming a tutorial soon. So that is what we're here to do today. I haven't done it yet because it's just so like painfully easy that I just didn't know if a video was necessary, but you guys are insistent. So I wanted to give you this video sharing how I do my half up, half down hairstyles. I am going to adjust the camera so you guys can see all of my hair and then we're gonna get started. All right, you guys, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. My hair is a disaster today. I really should have washed my hair today, but the reason I didn't is so I could do these videos because I almost always wear my hair like in some half up, half down thing when I need to wash my hair, but like I just wanna stretch it one more day. So that's kind of where we're at today. It's third day hair. I am loaded with dry shampoo. I have a couple of favorites right now. I love the R+CO Dry Shampoo. I'll pop a picture right here. And I also love the Not Your Mother's Dry Shampoo. So we've got kind of like a salon, you know, I know R+CO is carried in a lot of salons, so a salon priced shampoo, or dry shampoo, jeez. So I wanted to give you guys a drugstore and more of a high-end option. Both work amazing. I happen to have the R+CO one in my hair today. That one, I just feel like gives you so much texture and it's amazing if your hair is kind of like limp. So all I've done is just loosely curled my hair. Literally nothing special. It's just kind of, I put a bend in it. Okay, I got my curling wand. It's not plugged in because I've already done it. I don't need to damage my hair anymore. I've had this forever. I got this at Sally's. It is a clip one. I am not a huge fan of the little wrap things anymore. I can't get the curl that I want using that. I tend to use the ones that have the clip on them. So all I do when I'm curling my hair, I get a pretty big section, like something like this. And you can do smaller if you want. It really doesn't matter. This is just gonna give you a more loose curl. So I take a pretty big section, like almost 2-inch section, and I take my wand, clamp it up at the top and kind of run it down. And then I will do one wrap and hold it there for a second, pull it down and do like another wrap, just like that, and then hold it for a second and then do one more. The key for me is leaving this little tail out. Where did it go? There it is. I don't like it when the end is like super curled in. I do kind of like a straighter end. So I'll hold my hair like this while it's hot for just a minute, and then I'll go like that, kind of let it go, and then pull it. I don't know if you can see what I just did. I'll do it again. So I pull it so that it gives me more of a wave right here. It's not like a super perfect curl, and then I'll kind of unwrap it again and pull it again, and then just pull the little end through. And that's how I get my curls. I just recently learned this. Bless my hairstylist for showing me the tricks. So I'm gonna show you one more time. Just right here, I'm gonna show you at more of this angle when I pull it out. So wrap, this is like real time. Hold it just for a few seconds, and then here's what I did. I kind of tucked it under and I pull it. That's gonna give you kind of that wave right there instead of like a really uniform curl, and it's gonna have like more of a relaxed look like this. And then I'll do that and then just barely open that up and then pull the end through. Now that you know how to get your hair curled, you're gonna be left with kind of a mess like this. So all I'm gonna do here is create a bouffant. No, I'm just kidding. That literally has nothing to do with this hairstyle. So I just kind of push it back. You guys can see how dirty my hair is because it's literally just staying. That's disgusting. Can't believe I'm on YouTube like airing this. But okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm pushing it back. Take your little fingers and then just kind of pick some hair up. Really not very much to this at all. I don't like to get a ton because I like to have volume right here. So I don't go down like here and grab hair. I kind of keep it like around where my temple is. Take a couple of hair ties. I'll use 2 if it's these skinny ones because I have really thick hair, or 1 if it's a thicker band. And then I literally just tie this up like this. I feel so silly even showing you guys this video because it's just this easy, but y'all wanted it. So obviously from here, we finesse it. We don't leave it like this. I take little sections and pull it to kind of give me some more volume. So I just do that about 3 times, pull it, and then just kind of do this. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm like pulling it and tightening it, so then I'm kind of left with these bigger loops. I don't like my hair super slicked back at all. It's just not my vibe. I could just leave it like this if I wanted to, but I kind of like to frame my face a little bit, and I have these baby hairs that I like to pull down right here that I feel like it just kind of adds a little something, you know what I mean? So if that happens, don't worry about it. It's fine. This is a messy hairstyle. That's what I like so much about it. You might pull some of it back, twist it up into the hair tie. Like I said, for these hairstyles, I like it so much more when my hair is dirty. When my hair is clean, it just all wants to like lay down flat, but you can see how much like it's effortless for me to flick up some texture here. And I like to have a lot of texture back here in this little ponytail. So that is kind of the gist of it. And there's like my half up, half down. This is probably one of the ones I get the most questions on. It's really easy. It's just a matter of like kind of pulling it to make it look messy, pulling some little pieces down, getting it curled, getting some texture in there, and then it's like you're good to go. You're out the door. You instantly looked like you tried a lot harder on your hair than you did, especially if it's dirty. So now this one, we kind of start in the same way, but I like to pull little pieces down from the beginning on this one. Since it is a messy bun, it's way harder to pull the pieces out without ruining your bun. And you can literally see the dry shampoo in my hair. This is low-key kind of embarrassing, but here we are. If you're super particular about wanting to have a nice part right here, you could get a little comb and make it look a little bit nicer right here. All right, so from here, you just kind of like roughen it up, mess it up a little bit so that it's like you can stick your fingers in. And what I do is I spread my fingers like this and I stick them into this mess and then grab it on the edges. So like I'll grab the edge with my pinky and I'll grab the other edge with my thumb. That way I have my hair kind of in these little sections, and then I wrap my messy bun. So I'll take my hair tie and pull it around about halfway. So you kind of leave a little tail, pull it around again, and then around again. I think I wrap this like 3 times, but obviously it's gonna be different for everyone. Now, you look like a freaking fool, so this is where we start. Now, what you do is just kind of poof it out. Just kind of pull on it. You don't want to pull too much, otherwise it loses its volume and it will just kind of flop over. If you need bobby pins here, use bobby pins. Sometimes I get like a little wonky piece like this that I'll want to just tie down, but for the most part, that's how I do it. I feel like when you put your fingers like in between those sections, it gives you these little loops, which I kind of like the look of. And then this is another style that you totally could pull a piece from the back and kind of wrap around the hair tie so you don't see it. Or you could just leave it. I usually just leave it. You also could take little pieces like this. Actually, that's probably what I'm gonna do, and bobby pin it. That way it just looks like another loop. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna kind of conceal the band, and I'm just gonna take a bobby pin. Did you guys know that bobby pins, okay, if you already know this, you're gonna be like, well, duh, Kate. I just learned this. Bobby pins are supposed to go with the rough side down, not up. I always did them up, but the down part is so that it will grip your hair. Who knew? I saw that on Facebook. So I'm gonna just take this and kind of, well, first make sure that the hair tie is covered. So just like that. And then I'm gonna tightly bobby pin that in there. Just kind of shove it in. Because I did that, it kind of jacked this part up. So what I'm gonna do is just take the very end of this loop, kind of push it down, and then I'm gonna bobby pin that down as well, like into the back part. This is so hard to show, but I'm just taking this and I'm kind of just pushing it inward from that angle. And then that way that is a little bit more, it just looks like it's more put together and there's more hair there because it goes all the way down. But just to kind of keep it so this isn't like flapping in the wind, I am gonna go ahead and just kind of make it even and just do the same thing, kind of push it in from the back forward. And then from here, you can just kind of zhuzh it, finesse it, pull little pieces out. Sometimes I like to just do like this and have like little pieces flying in the wind. Not like whole loops, but just enough to keep it looking messy. And then the last thing I do, you want to be careful with this because it could mess up your bun, but I do like to just pull the hair because I don't like it super tight. I like it to look like there's some volume. Like I said, just be careful because you are pulling the hair that's in your bun and you don't want to mess that up too much. So, especially if you've got it like where you like it. So I do that just to mess it up a little bit more, and then I'll take my hands and then go under, kind of mess that up to give me some volume. I love really messy hairstyles. I don't like anything too put together. I like volume, and yeah, so this one is a little bit high for my camera angle, so I'm gonna slouch down. That's the messy bun in all her glory. So that's how I do it. That way of doing a messy bun is also just how I do like a messy bun when I throw all of my hair up. I gather it into a pony and I take my hands and just comb it through so there's sections, pull it back, tie it, kind of twist it up, and you get a really fun little messy bun just like this. And that's that, you guys. I told you it was so easy. Go try it. I do this with my hair curled. I do it with it straight. And then I also do it sometimes with it waved. And if you haven't seen that yet, I do have a tutorial on how to kind of do beachy waves on your hair without using a curling iron. I actually use a flat iron for them. So go check that video out. I'll have that link down below. But yeah, this is how I do my half up, half down styles. Always, every single time. Like I said, do it on a variation of straight, wavy, and curly hair. I feel like when your hair has some texture and dry shampoo, it works with you a little bit better because the bun is going to stay where you want it to stay. Likewise, the ponytail, it's going to stay with all the texture because it just has that extra grit from the dry shampoo to keep it kind of up and volumized. So totally can do it on first day hair. I just find that it works better on dirty hair. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm glad you guys requested it so I could finally do it and share with you how I get these hairstyles. If you have a friend that would look super cute in this hairstyle and you want to share my channel, definitely feel free to share this video. I'd love for you guys to share my channel and my videos with your friends if you might think that they would find this type of video helpful or they would like it. So please do that. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll have that link down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you so much. Bye!